Hi there, everyone. It's Kate Denning here in Australia. We're live down here in Batemans Bay, which is 4 hours drive south of Sydney. I'm here at my parents' place. My father passed away this week, so I am dedicating my show to Colin Robert-Smith, who was a wonderful man. He died on the 30th with all his family around. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what happened this week. It was just the most amazing thing to actually experience. Now, first of all, I want to apologise to those people that I put the photos up on my Facebook page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning, last week, but I didn't get a chance to sort of fill everything in and what the cards meant. I just put the photos up there, so I do apologise. And I hope to get around to it this week, but within an hour I'd organised to fly down to come and spend some time with my father before he passed away. Now, Colin he's actually my stepfather, and he took on 3 children, and then Mum and Dad had one more. And he has just been absolutely wonderful bringing us up. He is the most amazing, gentle person, but very strong. And he was the glue that kept us all together. Now, he also had a major role in Australia Post as well too, whereas he was when computers first came out. Now, I used to work at Australia Post, and we just would work with our calculator or add everything up, on pen and paper. And he was one that actually introduced the computer program into Australia Post, and then travelled Australia training everyone how to use the computer. So he was an incredible man, and he's made some major achievements in his lifetime. And it was only 3 years ago that he lost his dear brother, and leaving behind another brother, Terry, who's here at the moment. We've got the whole family getting together because we've got the funeral tomorrow at Batemans Bay. So you can go on to my page or my father's page, and you'll see the details there for that for anyone that wanted to join the service. But what I'd like to tell you what I witnessed this week, which was absolutely incredible. As spiritual people, we know that we know about reincarnation, and we know that when we pass over that we go home and we join our family, and it's just beautiful. So we hear about this, we read it in books, we hear it from other people, and we've seen programs on TV. But to actually witness it yourself firsthand is just incredible. On Tuesday, Dad was able to talk a little bit. It was a bit hard to understand him, but what we were understanding was he let us know. He said, the view is beautiful. He was looking up, and he was saying, it's just absolutely beautiful here, and I can see my family. That was when I burst into tears, but it was more of joy, because you hear about it and how wonderful it is. But to actually witness Dad seeing his family, and he wasn't very spiritual, but he has seen ghosts in his lifetime, and we've had some scary experiences to happen. But to actually witness this and feel it within the room is just the most beautiful feeling. Anyway, that night, I think it was the night before, on Monday night, I closed my eyes and I saw his brother that had passed away. And he was showing me himself when he was much younger. He would have been in his 20s, and he died in his 60s. And I saw this beautiful, young, good-looking man, and quite slim, because Chris was a big boy in the end. He was over 6 foot, and really he was a big man. Anyway, so I saw this slimmer version of him when he was about 20, and he was standing in the laundry. I think, Chris, why are you standing in the laundry? It was like he was stuck in the laundry and he was watching the family come and go. Now, the laundry is right next to Mum and Dad's bedroom as well, too. So I thought he was watching the people come in and out. And anyway, I said this to my mum. I was telling my mum, and she said, yeah, Chris is in the laundry and so is Mum and Dad. And now, for this to come from my mother's mouth, I'm thinking, oh, she's just seeing spirit, and she's just, talking like it's just a normal part of everyday life. Well, I was a little bit wrong there. What Mum had actually meant is she had the ashes in the laundry of Chris and her mum and dad. And she'd already asked someone to bring the ashes out and sit them next to Dad. So that's why Chris was stuck in the bathroom, in the laundry. I was seeing him stuck in there. But, yeah, so we had the ashes sitting there. And we've had family, popping in all week. And Dad did wait until he saw his best friends. He's had a group of friends for 45 years, since they were teenagers, actually. And they all used to work together at one stage when they just left school. So it was Barbara and Jed and Tim and Sue and Dave, and unfortunately Rhonda couldn't be here. She couldn't get away from work. But they were all sitting with Dad, and, it was probably only about 4 hours after they left, about 6 hours after they left, that Dad passed away, just passed away in his sleep. So it was a wonderful experience to actually be here to witness that and spend, the last few days with Dad. So it's there, you see your family. It's true, and it was just amazing. But enough of that. I'd like to tell you, I've got some things to remind you about what's happening here in Brisbane for the people that are in Brisbane. Next Sunday will be the Psychic Expo on the 10th of September, the Redlands Spiritual Expo, and Be Free will be running that, and it's at the Alexandra Hills Hotel. They've got a conference room there. So I'll be there with some of my students, okay, so we'd love to see you there. And then on the 24th and the 25th of September is the Spiritual Harmony and Healing Expo, which will be held at Mullaney Showgrounds. So I'll be there reading, and I would love to see you for those people that are from Queensland, Australia. And also, too, I will be running a palmistry class on the 7th, 8th, 14th and 15th. So that's 2 full weekends in October where I'll be teaching palmistry for any of those that would like to learn. And remember, you're not just coming along to a class and learning and then I will not be leaving you on your own. We'll be running practice classes once a month on a Monday evening, the first Monday of the month. We will be running practice classes and learning more about palmistry because there is so much to learn. And then I'll also be supporting you so you can start on your own business too and be there at expos and helping you with that. So enough of that. If you want to read any more about what's happening with me and the spiritual realm, please go to my Facebook page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning. Or you can check out my website, which is www.thespiritualrealm.com.au, and you'll see my events on there as well too. So our first call is from Tina. Tina is from Cleveland, Sorry, I can't even pronounce. Idaho. Yes, that's it. I'm a bit tongue-twisted in the USA. Are you there, Tina?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm very good, Tina. How are you?
Good. I have no complaints. Thank you. I'm good.
Now, how can I help you today, Tina?
Well, I have maybe 2 requests. I don't know if you could help me out with. One of them is, I don't know if you are good with channeling those who have passed on, but I have a friend named Omar who passed 2 years ago, and I was wondering sometimes does he have any messages for me, because I think about him a lot, And if you can do that one, my second request is, I'm wondering, when am I going to acquire my own home? I'm kind of living in two different places at the moment. And home ownership, having my own, is something that has been gnawing at me for a while. I've been living in different places. I grew up moving around a lot, and so I just finally want to be rooted somewhere. And I just want to know if you saw anything with that.
Okay. Now, right here, I've done a tea leaf reading for you, okay? And on my Facebook page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning, you'll actually see the images in there. And I knew the person that would be calling in would be asking about a home and also too about someone that had passed away. Okay, so what I'm seeing is now with your friend that passed away, what was that person's name?
His name was Omar.
Omar. Okay, with Omar, I'm seeing. Did Omar have a little girl?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did Omar have a little girl?
No, he did not. He did not have any children. No, he didn't have any children.
Okay, because what I'm seeing here, there's a young person that's being supported. I'm seeing an angel, okay, holding the hand of two, like supporting two people and protecting two people. Okay.
Okay.
Now, did he have an illness that he passed away of?
You say, what did he pass away of?
Yeah, what did he pass away from?
Yes, I'm sorry. He died in his sleep. It was, I want to say something like sleep apnea. He died from that.
Oh, okay. Because I'm seeing that it was actually something that he had a problem with for a long time, but I just wasn't picking up what it was. So I'm seeing that he'd had a problem for a long time. Now, there's also a turtle in the cup as well, too. Now, the turtle talks about slow and steady progress, but it is about moving. So I do see another move for you. I couldn't tell you if it's your own house or not, though, okay? But I do see another move coming up for you. And I'm also seeing now, I'm not going to say it's we could probably call it a celebration of life, okay? Because I'm seeing people that are seated for a service, okay? There's a young person that's being supported, so I don't know if you have anyone around you that is sick at the moment. But I'm seeing a young person being supported, and now there's also a little dog in there as well too that looks like it could be a Scotty type dog or a Westie. Now, if it's not that type of dog that's around you, then it would represent someone that's actually comes from Scotland, originally originated from Scotland. Does that make any sense to you?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay, well, it might actually be the dog itself, a terrier type of dog that's around. Now, a dog also represents a friend that's around that is loyal and supporting as well too, so someone that you can trust. And it's also helping financial situations as well. Now, I'm also seeing another dog here that looks like an Afghan, okay? Now, I'm not too sure if it's a big dog that you've got around you. Do you have any animals yourself?
I don't have any pets, no.
You don't have any pets? Okay, well, this could actually represent someone, and I'm picking up like a soldier that's been to Afghanistan, okay? Is there someone around you that has actually been to Afghanistan?
Let me see. No, not to my knowledge. I don't have anyone who's been around me who's been in Afghanistan. Not to my knowledge.
Okay, now this might be something that you can pass on to, that you can acknowledge with one of your friends, okay, someone that's close to you. But it'll be in conversation, because when people come through from the other side, when it could be, it's like, it could be a neighbour, okay? It's not necessarily someone that's close in the family, but it's like, oh, they know such and such, and this is going to be, I'll be able to get through them to pass a message on, okay? But, so just take note of who you're talking to this week, because it might even be a message for you to pass on to them, okay? But I'm seeing many people, I'm seeing many people in the cup. So when you get onto my Facebook page, you'll actually see the people in there, and very supportive as well too, and know that the angels are there taking care of two people in particular, okay? And I'm also seeing another lady coming through that has got, I want to say Italian background, okay, because she's got the scarf around her head, and she's got that, she's looking very Italian to me as well too. So that's another person that's coming through, and they're with you, okay?
Okay.
So I'm not too sure whether the house actually means that you're getting a house of your own, but I do see you moving. Okay?
Oh, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Tina. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And now we have Faye from Florida. Are you there, Faye?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Hi, Faye. How are you?
Hi. Okay. Thank you for receiving me.
You're welcome. Now, what can I do for you tonight? What do you want to know?
Well, just whatever, because I'm actually at a crossroad at this time in my life.
I know you're about to start something new.
Okay.
Well, okay. So now for you, Faye, I'm using these wonderful cards called My First Tarot. Okay. So I've taken a photo of them already, and I've put them up on my Facebook page so you can have a look. Now, with the cards that I've dealt for you, yes, I see you're at a crossroads, and I see that you're actually starting something new. So you're already looking at maybe even changing work or even starting your own business, okay? Whatever it is that you want to do, you've got the World card. So the world is your oyster. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, and no choice is wrong, okay? And we're even looking at going for a trip as well too. Now, you've also, with the card that's landed with what's happening right now, is the Ten of Pentacles. So it's about. Are you looking?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. I'm here.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so are you looking at buying or selling property at the moment?
No. Hello?
Something around. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so sorry about that. I was pushing the thing towards my ear, so I didn't realize there was a button there, so I do apologize. So somebody around you that's close to you, you could be involved with helping that and helping them move, okay? So we do have all new beginning. Are you looking at actually changing your work situation too? Because I see you starting something different.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there, are you also a medium? I wanted to know if there's anybody that's coming forward.
Okay. Do you know a lady named Joan? I'm getting J, the letter J.
A lady?
Okay. Yes, we've got a lady that's coming through. Okay. Now, do you know anyone named Joan?
Gosh, we have a bad connection.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Hang on, just a bit closer. it's not on my end, it must be on your end. My producer's just saying that I've got good sound coming through, so hopefully you want to move from where you are. Maybe you might pick it up a little bit better. But I'll keep going with this because you'll be able to actually go back. Just one moment, we're going to give you a call back. But I'll keep talking anyway because you'll be able to listen to this and play back on Psychic TV and Moonstruck TV. So if anyone happens to drop out while we're talking to you, know that you can go back and we'll continue talking, okay, and doing your reading as we go. So I've got someone around. I do have a lady that's coming through for you. I'm getting the letter like J for Joan. Are you there? Hello?
Oh, gosh.
No, it's not working for you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still a bad connection. You're cutting off.
Oh, sorry, Faye. It must be on your end. But look, you can always get back. I'm going to continue with the reading, but you can go back and you can listen after, okay? It'll be back up on the archives tomorrow. So we've got a feeling of, we've got the Five of Cups that comes in, and it's about the way you feel about things. So make sure when you're thinking about something that it's positive. You know, the Five of Cups is like having your glass half full or half empty, okay? The Ace of Swords is about what you're thinking about. It's something new that's coming through. Now, there's a fantastic book called E Squared by Pamela Gratt, okay? And it talks about where science meets psychic, and there's in the book, each chapter, there's different experiments that you can do. And it's actually quite amazing. When I first did the book, the magical things that actually happened when I hadn't even got to the first chapter. So things are happening around us that we're not even aware of because we concentrate, you know, okay, so imagine when you go to the supermarket and you know where everything's kept. I'm the type of person, I go straight into the supermarket, I know where everything's kept, and I run through and I get what it is that I want, but I don't notice anything else that's happening around me, okay? So this is actually teaching you about slowing down and taking note and being in the here and now, okay? Living in the here and now and not worrying about what else is happening. But it's a great book for everyone to read. If you're going through some bad things in your life, okay, and you're thinking negatively and you are having trouble getting past that, this is like reprogramming our brain. Now, we've also got some new things that are coming up for you, some great new ideas, and even thinking about doing a new business or a new hobby for yourself that's going to change the way you feel as well too. So I'll leave it at that with you, Faye, because we do have a bad connection. We might go on to somebody else now. Is there any... See if we've got another caller that's coming through. But, yeah, just talking about things spiritually as well too, you know, with my father passing on. I know that we go to a better place after, and we're there, we see our family, and we get to see people that we haven't seen for ages and ages. And for them, what might seem a lifetime to us is only seconds to them. So they don't have to wait very long, you know, to be joined, you know, for us to join them. And know that they are around, because I can feel them around. It's amazing, you know, with all the spirit that's around in the house and supporting us at this moment. I've actually never seen my mum as strong as what she is now. She is just doing an amazing job of getting through this. I know it's going to be very tough for her next week when everyone leaves, and she'll be by herself, but the family coming together and supporting, and Spirit there being there supporting. Oh, I've got to tell you another thing that happened as well too. Dad passed away at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, Australian time. And then at 10:30 that night, when I turned up here the other day, the front doorbell wasn't working. 10:30 at night, here we are, and the doorbell's ringing, okay? And it's happened again twice. So he's actually come through quite quickly, and my father was a bit of a character. He likes to play jokes, and he's always telling jokes. So we're going to have things happen here, which I know he's going to think is quite funny. And, you know, the doorbell at 10:30 at night, his mum, she's at the front door. Who's there? She's looking at the front door. Who's there? And no one's there. It's Dad. He's ringing the front doorbell. So I expect, you know, quite a few more things like that to happen. I didn't expect him to be able to come through that quickly, but he does have a very strong character. So I know that he is with us. Now, if you're wanting to know anything about what I'm doing at the Spiritual Realm, you can get onto my Facebook page, The Spiritual Realm, with Kate Denning, okay? And also, too, for the next 2 weeks, I will be running a special. So if you wanted to, and this is only for Skype readings and phone call, so anywhere around the world doing Skype or Facebook, I will be doing a special, so $40 for half an hour and $60 for 1 hour. You can get me on 0411 254 880. That's 0411 254, no, 0411 254 880. Okay, so that's a special that's running for 2 weeks while I'm down in Bateman's Bay, because I will still be able to do phone and Skype readings. But if you wanted face-to-face readings, I'll probably leave it until about the 10th to the 12th before I'll actually be doing face-to-face readings back at Wellington Point in Brisbane.